Here's the situation. You've got a contemporary praise band, and every fourth Sunday they bring in the choir, which is really 5 people. Sometimes it's 15, but most of the times it's 5 to 10. And you're looking at it and saying, well, how am I going to make that sound like the old choir we used to have where 60 people showed up? Well, that's where little technology comes into play. Vocal harmony machines have been around for a while. IVL Technologies, Digitech, TC Electronic, other companies like this have developed really solid ways to take one vocal and create 4-part harmony out of it. Now, the way it does that is as much as any other digital device. It takes the analog signal, converts it to digital. Then we're simply going to either slice it up and take parts out to raise the pitch, or slice it up and add parts back in, segments of the vocal back in to lower the pitch. So we're taking that one incoming vocal and creating up and down harmonies for it based upon a simple algorithm. Now, where it gets complicated is when we start to decide what is harmonic in this application, what's harmonic in this song, in this mode. And that's where the latest technology really starts to make it sound as if there really are people on the stage that are not there. Strong application would be if we have a worship leader who's very good at singing on time and on pitch, and take his or her voice, send it into the harmony machine, create the missing harmony. So we look at our choir and we say we're missing a great deal of harmony here. Create it from that lead worship leader's voice, bring it back into the console and blend that in with the existing choir mics. So that bolsters our 10 to 15 voice choir to sounding like a 30 to 40 voice choir. Common usage of this is here on the TC Electronic on the VoiceWorks. A good processor that allows us to see what's going on. So for instance, here I will recall a preset says church choir. So we have the 4-part harmony here, and we have the 4 people and highlights which one it is. So we're using a 3-part harmony, 2 up, 1 down on this environment. And we can then thicken it. We can create some effects, reverb, delay, this kind of thing, and allows us to go into song mode, and we can say we're going to be in a major scale, we're going to have these chords in it, and kind of lay it out. We can either have MIDI, then use the progression to change that, or we can punch it in. Some of them allow us, some certain products allow us to do that automatically, triggered off of Ableton Live, anything of that. Or we can simply set it up in a song mode where we get into basic harmonies but nothing elaborate, so it sounds good in any environment. We can do things with it for more detail stuff. Subtle lead here would be, for instance, if we have a vocalist who's having a difficult day and she's got a solo that she's going to do but not feeling quite up to par, we bring in this subtle lead, bolster her vocal, thicken it up, double it up, what they used to call comping in the studio, so that she sounds much more full than she does when she has a cold. We can also bring things in like this radio voice here, so that if we have an announcer voice during a drama, a play, something like that, we can bring that in and have that. We can have it have the quote, the voice of God, you know, something of that nature. Any of these things are very possible to be used not only in a full-blown PA, but if we have it so over in the youth room, it has a direct mic input with phantom power. So we can take it directly in there, feed it from someone in the back of house that's doing this, bring it into the mix, and bring that forward to the console. Very good application. Not something you want to use every Sunday for simply effects, but it does bolster the choir, helps solos out, and gives us a lot of auditory effects to use in our drama plays.